It would be a undersell to say there was a big reaction to everything that happened with Lexa. For you, was it just to kind of in the center of it all? Was it kind of too much to process, or have you now kind of come through it with a lot of new revelations?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot to process for sure. Too much at first. I feel like it's taken me 3 weeks. It's been about 3 weeks to figure it out. At first, when you're at the center of something like that, it's really hard to sort of take yourself out of it, to sort of understand, okay, something went wrong here. People were hurt in a way that I didn't intend for them to be hurt, and I know that I didn't intentionally do that, and yet I'm receiving all of this hate and rage. And, the human instinct, I think, is to be defensive. And so I was at first in ways that I wish I wasn't. I retweeted a couple stupid things, and then the next episode aired, and I was kind of like business as usual, live tweeting 308, and I ultimately realized that was kind of tone deaf, like people were still upset, and I was just pretending like nothing ever happened, and that pissed people off even more. And finally I realized, I have to understand this. I have to shut up and start listening.
Obviously, with all the reaction to the death, it's the fact that people were really invested in this relationship at the core of that. Was that kind of amazing to see, how much this storyline and this characters had touched people?
Yeah, it's been so crazy. The fan reaction was really, kind of amazing and awful at the same time. Obviously, it's a really sensitive issue. But I am really, really thankful that we have such passionate fans, and that's the aim of the game, so I'm really glad about that.
Season 4, when we start The Room in a couple months, we're going to do a big post-mortem on what happened here and what our responsibility is as storytellers. And by the way, it's not to say, fan service and we have to do what the fans are asking for. Far from it. The 100 will still be violent, it'll still be intense, it'll still be disturbing at times. It's the kind of show it is. But we will at least be more conscious of how that might, impact the audience, so that we can be prepared, so that we can understand, what's coming. And certainly it will help in terms of the way I communicate about it on social media. That's a big lesson for me going forward.